ever since Merck tweeted innocently enough that Oscar Colas was playing first base last weekend, I've been thinking about how little the White Sox have done to bring in someone who could challenge Gavin Sheets for that backup first base, backup bat off the bench that could hit right-handers, to even just give a little bit of competition. Mike Moustakas is all they've brought in this offseason. And to be honest, I mean, he's 35. He's got like a 285 OPS in spring training. It's not much of a competition. And that's unfortunate because Gavin Sheets, well, I wish him well and hope that he's going to be fantastic for us and keep hitting home runs. His 690 OPS over the past 3 seasons is not anything that I'm excited about. It's in fact worrisome that they didn't try to bring someone else in. And while this might seem like an unimportant piece, this is just a guy on the bench. It's the 26th, 25th man, whoever it is. It seems that way. But when you look back at what led us to the 2016 rebuild, it was that the team had some stars. You had Chris Sale. You had Jose Abreu. You had Adam Eaton playing at his peak. Jose Quintana was pitching very well. But they couldn't fill in anything around that. And that's unfortunate. That's why you got so much in the first rebuild. When they sold everything off, they got a bunch back because they had good players. And Rick Hahn couldn't fill in around him. Now you have Chris Getz, and you want to be able to see that he can do that. He's not only tasked with finding more stars, right? He's got Luis Robert. He's got to bring in more guys or develop that talent within the system. But he also has to find all kinds of guys to fit into these roles. You can't have guys who are below league average being anointed onto your team. So this is the problem that I'm seeing as I look at Gavin Sheets pretty much just being handed this job. And that's concerning because you need to be able to do this. And Chris Getz should be getting those reps now. We shouldn't wait until he absolutely has to do this for him to learn how to do this. He should be doing it now. And there's guys even available right now that could fill this role. Brandon Belt is still out there. I don't know why, but he is. And he's an older guy, sure. But he was playing well with the Blue Jays last year. You've got guys like J.D. Davis, who just got put on waivers because Matt Chapman signed with the Giants. So there's guys out there that you could get who can hit right-handed pitching, who can play first base. J.D. Davis could do more than that. And then there's even guys that are just floating around that a bench bat better than this would come with them is like a guy like Adam Duvall. Now, I know he hasn't played first base in like 5-6 years, but it's still a guy that you could plug in there if you absolutely needed to. It's just that they haven't been creative about this. And I have praised them for being creative in other places like the bullpen. This place, they have just not done anything. And that's disappointing. And I think they need to improve on that.